I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded, but you know the saying, good things come to those who wait, so, here I am. um, I'm gonna be bringing some VGC15. I know that's like really old now, but most people probably don't even know I actually played quite a lot of Gen 6. I managed to get quite high up on the leaderboards, and yeah, I played a lot of it. I never had the chance to record any though because I always had an issue recording my Gen 6 battles. And if you ask me, VGC 15 compared to VGC 16 and 17 is probably better. That's my opinion. I mean, you can fight me on that. Anyway, so I have a battle here with this Mr. Penguin guy, 93, and this was quite a long battle actually, but the reason I'm choosing to upload this is because I managed to climb up to 4th place in the UK, and my opponent here was actually first best player in the US. So we have a 4th best UK player versus the first best US player. So I thought, you know what, this was actually a really fun game. Like I'm pretty sure actually I was aware of this guy's stats before the battle started. I'm pretty sure I looked it up because usually whenever I go into a battle with someone, I'd quickly look up their region and, what place they are. So this was actually quite a fun battle. It was quite an interesting battle. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, this was one of the first teams I ever made. This helped me climb up quite a bit. In this team, I used to run 2 Megas. I either used to bring the Mega Kangaskhan or the Mega Charizard Y. So, in this case, I bring the Kangaskhan, but he doesn't know that yet. And in his team, it looks like the Mega is going to be the Salamence here. He seems to be bringing some sort of rain team by the looks of it, because straight away off the bat, he brings in the Politoed here, and he's going to set up that rain. So, it looks like some sort of rain team with a Mega Salamence. His Kingdra is going to go Protect on this turn, and I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. I think I'll go for, yep, and that was a useless Thunder Wave right there. I have a Calm Mind Cresselia, and most teams actually don't have a way to deal with this. Most teams just used to predict the support Cresselia, but I remember my Cresselia was just a boss. I do get the Thunder Wave off this turn, but he has a Lumberry, so that didn't make a difference. It disables my Thunder Wave, which is very interesting because that's like a Swift Swim disable Kingdra in the rain, so that's interesting. And after getting the psychic damage off, this Polito goes for Encore, so now I know this is like an Encore disable set he's running. So as you know, Encore and disable only last a few turns, but a few turns mean everything in VGC. Like, since battles only ever last 5 turns half the time. Anyway, he's disabled my Psychic on the Cresselia, so now I can't really do much here. I go for Thunderbolt with Thunderous, just to get some damage off. This is a Life Orb Thunderous. And I do get the Power Hacks, because, in VGC hacks, it's just everywhere. Luckily for me, I bring this Ferrothorn with me, which avoids this Muddy Water attack. And I'm pretty sure this Ferrothorn was just a pain for the whole game towards him, because looking at his team, he doesn't really have a way to counter this Ferrothorn. His Aegislash here goes for attack, and I remember correctly that he misses due to Power Hacks. I'm going to bring the Thunderous back, because that Thunder Wave later might actually come useful, and I bring the Cresselia in. So he's going to go for Muddy Water again in the rain. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. Didn't do too much on my Cresselia. Once again, his Aegislash couldn't attack, so that's like 2 turns in a row. Like, feels bad, man. Feels bad. I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball. That did quite a lot of damage. I was predicting it to do more. I don't know, like, obviously the slower you are with Gyro Ball, but he's a Kingdra in the rain, so. Anyway, he goes for Muddy Water again. It misses the Ferrothorn a second time. Does hit the Cresselia. Cresselia going for Calm Mind again. I'm pretty sure I've changed the item on my Cresselia at the start like so many times, but I'm almost certain that this Cresselia here was a citrus one. Yes, it was. So that Cresselia lives 2 turns, 2 attacks with 1 Calm Mind. I'm going to go for the Power Whip here, see how much damage I can get off in this defensive Aegislash, whatever you call it, attack form Aegislash. He's gonna withdraw the Kingdra, I guess. I mean, at this point, he still doesn't know if I've brought the Charizard or the Kangaskhan. I think that's what made me climb so high with this team. No one could predict who my Mega was. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Moonlight, because this was like a Carmine Moonlight set, if I remember correctly. And poor Aegislash can attack for like the 3rd time. I'm gonna go get some Leech Seed on that Aegislash because I don't really want to waste a turn attacking it, so I'm just predicting that the Leech Seed would kill it off either this turn or next. He brings the Salamence back in, and I don't know if I was predicting like he was going to Mega already, I guess, so I'm pretty sure I doubled into the Salamence this turn. I knew the Protect was coming, but you know, I didn't really have anything else to do. And even though that Aegislash is paralyzed, for some reason it's still outspeeding my Ferrothorn. So I didn't really want to Moonlight this turn either, because I didn't really see a point. So Cresselia takes the Shadow Ball, and then the Aegislash dies. My Ferrothorn here is still looking pretty boss on full health. There's not much he can do about that. He brings the Politoed back in, starts up the rain, and he's still playing carefully. I'm pretty sure at this point he was very convinced that I bring the Charizard, so he's trying to preserve the rain as much as possible. This Salamence goes for a Double Edge, so I'm not even too sure what kind of attacker is it. Is it physical? Is it special? It might be both. I'm predicting it to be both at this point. He goes for the Encore on my Ferrothorn, and since I knew I had Encore like a turn before, I didn't waste time spamming Leech Seed on anything. I just clicked Gyro Ball the turn before, so now I'll be locked into Gyro Ball pretty much for the majority of the battle. He's going to go ahead and protect the Politoed, and I'm going to die to this Hyper Voice. I can't remember why I didn't go for the Thunder Wave, but I'm pretty sure it's because my Ferrothorn was locked into Gyro Ball, so I want to get as much damage off as I can with the Gyro Ball, because if I lower this Salamance's speed, then it's not going to do so much. But I'm looking good anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm bringing the Kangaskhan in this turn. And like, I'm pretty sure I didn't fake out the Salamence, just in case he decided to protect it. It was kind of obvious he wasn't going to protect it, but the thing is, I'd rather fake out the Politoed so it doesn't get any burn on me with that Scald. So I know for a fact, whatever this Salamence does, now it's revealed Double Edge and Hyper Voice, this Salamence cannot one-hit KO me, being a mixed attacker. So that Salamence is going to go for the Double Edge and kill himself off. At this point I don't think it matters, he's seen what Mega I have, so he's not really trying to preserve anything. And Politoed flinches because, you know, Burn Hacks is a bitch and I would hate to take a Scald. I'm still locked into Gyro Ball, but I got a nice crit there. I mean, in the long run, I don't think it really matters. And he's back down to Kingdra and Politoed. My Encore has ended this turn, so I think I do go for the Power Whip. Anyway, he protects the Kingdra, I go for the Double Edge, and I predicted the Kingdra to be protected, so I go for the Politoed. I kill that thing in one hit. And I'm sure the next turn my Pharaoh either went for... I went for Gyro again. Alright, well I clicked Gyro because I guess I was aiming at the Kingdra. And yeah, so that's pretty much the game really. I'm just going to Sucker Punch, finish off the Kingdra. And that was like, I think a 13-14 turn battle. It was quite long in the terms of VGC, but yeah, that was a good game. And stay tuned for more content.